Welcome to Press Play by Evie. This is a space for musings about life, love, and light. I am your host, Evie, and I am so glad that you're here. So, every episode will be an invitation for you to pause, reflect, and connect with yourself, with your truth, and the world around you. So, press play, take what you need, and leave the rest behind. So today we're going to start with a story time. And for the purpose of this recording, we will call our subject Joe. So I didn't have the language for it back then, but now I know that Joe was the embodiment of quiet confidence. This is because Joe was not loud, he was not flashy, but he moved through life with a kind of ease that made you stop and notice. Nothing ever felt forced with Joe. Things just seemed to flow around him. He was effortless but intentional. At the age of 17, well, most of us were trying to figure out who we were, what we wanted to do. Joe was a student and he was an entrepreneur, already making money by providing telecom services in his estate to friends and strangers. There was no announcements, no bragging, just action, quietly building something of his own while acing school at the same time. And it wasn't just what he did, it was how he carried himself. He was one of those people who didn't need to speak much to be heard. His presence said enough. The teachers absolutely liked him, friends looked up to him because he had that rare balance between being humble but being sure of himself. He was quiet but strangely deeply connected to people. He didn't compete for attention, yet somehow he always had it. So looking back, I realized that Joe taught us without even trying to teach us anything. He showed us the value of trusting yourself, staying true to your path, and letting your energy speak before your words ever did. He didn't try to be confident, he just was. And he had that kind of power that never needs to shout or to be loud. So, very quickly, I will read for you the definition of quiet confidence. This is a self assuredness that comes from within rather than being outwardly assertive or loud. So, this topic is something that has been running through my mind and of interest because some people are born with it, while some people learn it. Regardless of how you acquire this quiet confidence, I believe it is a wonderful thing or trait to embody. So, some of the things as I was thinking about this topic, reading about it, looking back and reflecting, that stood out to me is that people who are quietly confident don't need to explain themselves to be valid. They're not trying to prove their worth. They just know it. They know they are worthy. And so they move through this life reflecting that. They trust their timing. And so they're not chasing, rather, they're attracting or flowing. And through doing this, they are able to build momentum and draw people and wonderful experiences to themselves. They're also very rooted and grounded. They're not the kind of people that are reactive to situations. Rather, they are observers of a situation. And then through observing, they're able to make decisions or calls based on what you'd call intuition or gut feeling or insights. And these decisions, you could tell the difference because of the kind of mileage that it gives them. They're also the kind of people that are not competing with others. They seem to just compete with themselves or just create their own space, create their own niche, and effortlessly so. So I invite all of you to share your story times of people that you've met in life that just possessed this, whether you knew them directly or you observed them from afar, so that we can all share these experiences and build a space where we all gravitate towards this quiet confidence so that we take positions in life that feel true to us, that keep us in a peaceful, calm space, and help us make decisions that are for our own good, our best and highest good. So, thank you so much for listening to this. Take what you received from this and let us keep having a conversation and have a good day.